For well over half a century, Cambridge Audio has built a reputation around one simple idea, that if you stay faithful to music, everything else flows naturally. They've never really chased trends for the sake of it, and they've never been interested in making their products that simply tick boxes on a specification sheet. Instead, they're focused on creating hi-fi that makes you reconnect with the music that you thought you already knew. And that's exactly the philosophy behind these new LRX active speakers. Now, if you've always thought that getting a proper hi-fi sound meant filling your room with amplifiers, streamers, cables and speaker terminals, the LRXs are here to challenge that idea. They take everything that Cambridge Audio has learned from decades of building award-winning separates and they package them into one beautifully engineered wireless speaker system. Look at them. Lovely, aren't they? They're not trying to replace a traditional hi-fi setup, they're just offering another route into it. And at first glance, the design really stands out. They're clean, they're modern, and they've got this cool floating base underneath that have got this really subtle LED lighting that you can probably see there. They come in a choice of finishes that go from this white that we have here, and you can also get black and some much bolder colors like orange, green, blue, and there's some walnut thrown in there for a bit of old school. Just like a supermodel without a car, looks will only get you so far, and that's where Cambridge has clearly invested the majority of its effort. The LRXs are a flagship model in their new range, and they deliver a really impressive 800 watts of total Class D amplification. And that's 400 watts driving each speaker, mind you. And that gives the system an incredible amount of headroom and control. So rather than simply chasing volume, that extra power allows the speakers to stay really detailed and dynamic, and that's whether you're listening really quietly late at night or blasting them out when you've got friends over. Cambridge also developed an entirely new 28mm custom tweeter for the LRXs, featuring an advanced torus chamber and carefully engineered waveguide. Now, what that actually means is that high frequencies remain really detailed and natural and help create a sort of stereo image where the speakers almost seem to disappear and the music is just in front of you. Supporting that tweeter are two 5-inch woofers alongside the dual passive radiators on the sides here, and they produce some really nice tight bass without the need for a separate subwoofer. And to my ear, when we've been having a listen to them, they really sound like much larger floor standing speakers. So it's surprising to hear that from bookshelf speakers, especially active speakers. If you've been used to Cambridge streamers before, you'll also know that the Stream Magic app is becoming one of the most respected streaming platforms in hi-fi. We're up to the 4th generation here, and it gives you access to services including Spotify Connect, Tidal Connect, Qobuz, Amazon Music, you've got internet radio on there, Google Cast, Apple AirPlay 2, and they're also Roon ready. So it's all brought together through a simple, intuitive app. Connectivity is also really good. So let's say that perhaps you've got a turntable that is gathering dust and deserves a little more time. Well, there's a built-in moving magnet phono stage which is ready to go. So you can just plug straight in and you're away with your vinyl. And if you want better sound from your television, there's also HDMI eARC on there, which is something we always love to see, because the LRXs are just as comfortable with movies, TVs and games as they are with music. Plus, you can control them from your TV remote, which is always really handy. You don't have to go fumbling for extra remote. There are analog and digital inputs on there, of course, too, along with Ethernet, and they're Wi-Fi compatible. But if you also want to add a dedicated subwoofer, there's an output on there. So if you want to add even more low-end performance in the future, you can just really go for it. Another clever addition is the built-in room optimization and Cambridge's own dynamic EQ processing. So basically every listening room / space behaves differently acoustically, and rather than expecting your speakers to sound identical everywhere, the LRXs give you tools to alter their performance in your own space. Pretty sweet. If you've been thinking about simplifying your hi-fi without compromising on sound quality, or if you're looking for a premium wireless system that genuinely behaves like a serious pair of audiophile speakers, the Cambridge Audio LRXs deserve to be on your shortlist. As always though, don't just take my word for it. Why not pop into your local Rich Sound store and arrange a demo of the LRXs for yourself? You can bring along a few of your favourite tracks and spend some time listening. It's a service we provide that has helped us earn an excellent rating on Trustpilot.com. Don't forget though, you can always check them out on our website too, or you can give our telesales team a call. Thanks very much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, why not consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.